Hi everyone, it's Alex from Risk Academy, and today I wanted to talk about innovation in risk management. And I keep asking myself that question: what is the next innovation in risk management going to be? Because in reality, I mean, this is the situation where we are. It's kind of sad. The risk management as a discipline has not really evolved significantly since 1940s, 1950s and 1960s. In fact, most of the modern day risk managers are not even properly applying the tools that have been discovered over 50 years ago. I mean, some of the most basic skill sets that every risk manager must possess. It's, for example, understanding and knowledge of the decision-making methodologies, decision-making tools, and the research in risk perception, cognitive biases. So decision-making tools have been around since 1970s. The research on cognitive biases, risk perception, and the way humans interact when they're faced with uncertainty, that research has been around since 1970s, late and 1980s. The tools that are used by some of the more advanced risk managers, which is simulations and modeling. I mean, Monte Carlo simulations have been created in 1946, so many years ago, and yet we are faced with a situation where majority of the modern day risk managers are not applying those basic skill sets and the basic tools that have been developed for so long. There have been a lot of publications into different ways of risk profiling and giving new names to the old things, but all of this seemed innovation, in my mind, seems very artificial. None of it is real. None of it is going to fundamentally change how we apply risk management. In fact, if you ever wanted to bring value or make a risk management application effective, you would probably do a better job by properly applying the old 1940s, 1950s, 1960s and 70s tools. Then you would be applying some of the interesting suggestions created by consultants and published this year, 2017. So it's kind of, we're in a very interesting state that I struggle to understand where is the new innovation in risk management will come from. And my personal view that it will be in two directions. I think we will start better understanding how human brain works and interacting with the human brain to predict certain behaviors in advance of people actually doing that, because in many instances, or at least that what the research in cognitive biases suggests, humans are expected to make similar mistakes in similar circumstances unless they're properly trained or given sufficient tools to switch on system 2 thinking. So I think innovation, if it ever gonna come in the risk management space, it has been, in all honesty, it has been overlooked by the scientific community. Unfortunately, I really want to see something amazing, groundbreaking, but scientifically proven and backed up by proper methods, not something that consultants came up with. And I think the first break may come from our understanding risk psychology, understanding how human brain works, and linking that to behavior and the risks that kind of come out from that, matching humans to a particular risky job that they're doing and trying to kind of protect the company from certain individual behaviors. So that's number one. Number two, innovation, I hope, will come in quantification. We will actually, hopefully, rely less on the human interaction, on the actual people saying something and it's identifying and telling us about risks, and we will rely more on trends, changing in data points, changing in observable metrics or statistics, changing in indicators or something that will allow us to see those minor changes that may be insignificant but may be an indicator of something big happening, some sort of risk eventuating. So those are my two thoughts on what the innovation in risk management may bring. I'm really interested in hearing your thoughts. I mean, I know I say that at the end of every video, but this time I do honestly ask you, what do you think the innovation in risk management will be? I think maybe the final innovation, maybe the third innovation that kind of I kept talking about all this time, is that I hope risk management will stop being like an independent standalone profession, and the innovation will come in merging of risk management with all the other management disciplines and decision-making disciplines. So risk management becomes less of a standalone profession and more of a decision-making tool for accountants, for finance people, for senior managers, for auditors, and for literally anyone else who has to deal with a lot of uncertainty. Do share your thoughts underneath this video. For me, for now, thank you and goodbye.